Hello, and welcome to this week's PennEnergy News Update. I'm Hilton Price. In this week's update, the U.S. government shutdown hits the oil and gas sector, Canada's Prime Minister has high hopes for Keystone XL, and Russia's LNG mega project gets GE equipment. Those stories and more starting right now. The U.S. federal government shut down October 1st, and already the oil and gas sector is feeling the effects. The Bureau of Safety and Environment Enforcement will maintain 53% of its functions, including well inspections, as well as processing development plans and applications for drilling permits. The Bureau of Land Management stopped onshore oil and gas permit processing, but the agency will continue to monitor existing oil, gas, and coal mining operations during the shutdown. The Bureau of Ocean Energy Management has halted processing high bids for offshore drilling rights. The shutdown is expected to last several more days and could be longer if no compromise is reached. Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper recently said he believes the Obama administration will approve the Keystone XL pipeline proposed by TransCanada Corporation. Harper said he has maintained regular communication with President Barack Obama on the project, and the president has assured him a decision will be made with the best interests of the United States in mind. Harper also said a rejection of the project proposal would be unacceptable. The pipeline, if completed, would stretch from Alberta, Canada to Cushing, Oklahoma, and would transport 800,000 barrels of oil per day and connect with pipelines traveling to the Texas Gulf Coast. Daily oil production in North Dakota will double by 2017, reaching 1.6 million barrels per day. That's according to the state's Department of Mineral Resources director. As of July, oil companies operating in the state were producing an average of 874,460 barrels per day, up from the average seen a month earlier of 821,598 barrels per day. The number of oil wells in North Dakota also increased in July, rising from 9,096 wells to 9,322 wells. The state produced a record 30 million cubic feet of natural gas in July, 2 million cubic feet more than in June. Piedmont Natural Gas announced it has reached agreement with the United States Department of Defense to purchase, expand, and operate the natural gas pipeline distribution system serving Fort Bragg. The agreement follows a trend of public-private partnerships that serve to privatize utility infrastructure located on U.S. military bases across the country. The agreement and its associated tariffs have been filed with the North Carolina Utilities Commission for approval. Piedmont currently owns, operates, and maintains approximately 8 miles of natural gas pipelines that's used to serve residential and commercial buildings on the base. The new agreement transfers ownership and operational responsibility to upgrade and maintain an additional 75 miles of existing natural gas pipeline facilities. GE has received a contract to provide key turbomachinery equipment for the Yamal LNG mega project being developed on the Yamal Peninsula in Russia's northern Siberia region. The LNG produced at the site will be used to help meet the growing energy needs of Asia and Pacific region countries. The LNG mega project is owned by JSC Yamal LNG, a joint venture between Russia's largest independent gas producer, OAO Novatek, and France's Total SA. The project is being implemented in the Arctic zone of Russia, in the Yamal Peninsula, near Sabeta Port. The joint venture is building a gas liquefaction facility that will have a production capacity of 16.5 million tons per year. GE is expected to deliver its equipment to Russia in the second half of 2015. Thank you for joining us this week. For these stories and many more, head to PennEnergy.com.